Whenever I saw Mercedes Benz, I used to do like this, check where it is written, education is free. And then later I told Papa, this is my salary. And then he understood, oh, okay. I said, Papa, it has massage, it has this function. I said, what is the average of this car? Germany is full of parties. Oh my God.
Studying abroad is a dream of every student, but the question is how and where to start from. Today, we will hear the story of a boy from a small town with big dreams and ambitions who went to Germany, fulfilled his dreams, and right now guiding thousands of students. Hi, Namaste, welcome. Ich bin Bharti, and today I am thrilled to have here with me the visionary and sometimes the cool CEO of Yes Germany, Dr. Gagan Syal.
Cool? Sometime cool. Yeah, good to hear this. Which I'm not. I'm trying to learn from you.
First of all, welcome, Dr. Gagan. And let's start from the beginning. That means from your childhood. How were you as a kid?
Childhood was as from a small town, no gadgets, no resources. Things were not like what we are living nowadays. I was never a studious kind of student who got 90%, 80%. I was an average student. Till now, I am an average person. I feel like that if you say I want to have 80%, 90%, 99%, I'm not that kind of person.
You had any dream in your childhood?
Not really, say, called dream, but I was attracted towards Mercedes Benz. Even my friends used to make fun of me. Because whenever I saw Mercedes Benz, I used to do like this. As a childhood, as a young guy, 17, 16-year-old boy. Yeah, I was very attracted toward Mercedes Benz. Even before I used to go for my exam, I was searching for Mercedes Benz. And it happened multiple times. I was late in my exams also. Because I still feel that Mercedes Benz is my lucky charm. If I see Mercedes Benz in and around, I get good luck or I am happier.
So from there, the idea of Germany came?
Not really. As I said, it was a kind of a childish attraction that helped me to think about Mercedes-Benz, but I was not aware that Mercedes-Benz is from Germany that time. My awareness was very less. But when I started doing my engineering from one of the private college in my hometown, which was just started, then my college was very new. Then one of a person told me that you should learn a foreign language, German, and this will help you to go to Germany. As I was mechanical engineer, that one seminar, that attracted me, that line, and I said, let's learn some foreign language.
Okay.
That was a initial point, and I started learning German. In my bachelor's, I used to go like about 100 kilometers in my bike on weekend and learn German. And German language was one of the key point which I said, let's do it, let's learn it, a new thing. And from there, every time it's a new information came. And there was one information came, I do remember the person name also, Manan. He told me, do you know there is no education fees or there is no tuition fees in Germany? I said, man, he is making fun. That time, Google, internet was not there. That time, the information was very less. Nowadays, the problem is there's millions of information which is not the correct information. Mm-hmm. So that's a difference. From 0 to million information has changed the whole world. And that was a point where I said, Mercedes-Benz, German language, going to Germany and free of cost. Come on, it's a combination of everything. Mm-hmm. Then I said, let's plan it. Okay. From there, the idea came. From there, I would say from the attraction, the dream started. Mm-hmm. That a person like me, an average person from a small time, my English was also not that level. And then I said, if it is possible, why not to try? Why not to say yes to that time go to Germany.
Okay. So, okay, the idea came, the dream you had. Then, how was your journey? What was the procedure at that time, and how you went there, and what are the challenges and difficulties you had?
It was easy. I just sent application to the university. I got admission. I flew and started.
Seriously?
No way. It was a big challenge. And nowadays, the chess challenge has increased a lot. It looks easy that you just send an application. I sent about 15, 20 application. I never got any reply. I was not aware what to write, where to write, whom to call. It was a big challenge that time. Awareness was almost zero. What I did is I went to all the website of the university. I was looking for every time that someone I can contact, someone I could, ask my queries, because in general books everywhere it was generic information, not specific to me. And believe me, that was one of the hardest time I had. I can tell you also, I received an admission letter from one of the university. I was not able to believe, because I don't know whether this is a true or it's a fake one. How to check it? Should I be happy? No, I was not happy. I got the admission letter. Then it took me 1 week time to verify whether this admission letter is correct or not. It came by post. And then multiple funny thing happened after that. I went to my father. I said, "Yeah, Papa, I got admission." After verification of the letter. And then my father said, check where it is written, education is free. Check.
That's the main question.
Yes, because nobody was believing, and they were also asking me that who will support you? If you are ill, who will help you? There were hundreds of questions, and every time my father, my uncle, my tante was coming and saying, "Why don't you go to Canada or to Australia or to England? Because we have some relatives." I knew my relatives; they were not the person whom I wanted to become. So then I said, "No, let me try." And then I told my father, "Father, what will happen in the worst case? What will happen if they ask me a huge university fees or something goes wrong? I come back. This is the worst case scenario." And then my father again said, "Yes, go ahead." So and then the life has changed 360-degree.
From there, the journey started.
Yes, from there the real life, from so-called kid of parents, a person was known from parents to becoming a Dr. Gagan. That was the turning moment.
And the thing that you said, the real life.
Yes.
Now we want to know the reality. Like what it's like, everyone shows, yeah, we are going to foreign, we will roam around, I will have fun. So how is it like that?
Of course, there is a lot of fun. Everything is new. First thing is that whenever I was in India, I had kind of an ego, or I had that attitude, young guy attitude. Yeah, I will build the best car. I'm a mechanical guy. I will make the Formula One by watching videos. And once you land to Germany, the real facts comes, where you really, that is something ice-breaking or eye-opening. There are a lot of fake things you can tell. I can tell you my first exam. In Germany, exams are open book.
Okay.
Open book means you can bring your books.
Uh-huh.
It was an exam. I took all my books. I took 4 books here. I took 4 books here. Here were my pencils, everything. And I thought, what I have to do when exam will come, I have to search here. I know
Write it down.
And write it down. And you won't believe the exam was not by the books. The exam was how to use the brain. And in that whole exam, I was just searching in the book, which I never read in my life. And then it was more on a searching then giving the exam. I failed miserably. And then I said, no, if I wanted to be in Germany, if I have to make fun, I have to make my life, I have to change from an Indian mentality to a German mentality. And that helped me a lot. That failure helped me to change myself.
Okay. So, how, as you told about your examination experience, what about the friend circle and the others who were there? They accepted you?
Of course, of course. There are a lot of people, they say myths about friends. I never had any issue making friends. Not me, anyone. See, human beings are same if you stay in Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, or you go to Frankfurt, Berlin. If you have emotions, if you are doing right to your friends, they are same people like how we are.
So, they are
Only
not the aliens.
exactly. They are not the aliens. I don't know the aliens. If I meet aliens, I think they will be similar to us. We already reached moon, so we'll find some Indian aliens now.
Okay.
So the best part about German friends that they are the most trusted friends. Once they are your friend, they are your friends for forever. People say they are direct, they are not emotional. I don't feel it like this. I still have hundreds of German, Polish, European, American friends whom I met in my education, and they are still the true friends. I can say I can call them anytime. Late in the night, 12 o'clock, I can go on say, "Hey, Marcel, ich bin here, huh? Lass uns trinken. Let's have some fun together, or drinks together, or food together." I don't have any differences, and they treat the same way to me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of parties, lot of parties. Germany is full of parties. Oh my god! So like Friday, you don't have generally the classes in the university. Friday and Saturday, full on parties, tracking, going, swimming, uh, rafting, skiing, whatever you want to do, you can do. Sunday is mostly relaxed because after that, and then Monday to Thursday, Monday to Friday, full work, full studies.
Okay.
That was the scenario, and
Tell me
part-time
any
jobs also.
incident, a funny one, with your friends or at a party.
Wow, lot of incidents. But I'll not tell you about the party, but I'll tell you something which is still in my mind. At that time, I thought I am the one of the. Now also, many people think they are the most intelligent people,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the same attitude. I thought I know everything. I went to Germany. I landed to Hauptbahnhof. It's called main railway station after the flight.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as a usual person, I said, "Yeah, what I have to do? I just take a taxi to the university to the hostel." I took taxi. I paid about 120 bucks, 20 euros, 120 euros. I still remember the exact. Then I went there, and it was easy. And then, after 10 minutes, the person whom I received, he said, "Hey, why you didn't take the bus from the Hauptbahnhof to the university? Because there is a special bus for the university, free of cost, which comes from there to here." And it is not about that money. It is about the attitude of not asking,
Not asking.
not
Right.
asking. And Germany is really famous for that. You have a lot of things you have to know, you have to be aware, you have to ask, you have to research. Then you have hundreds of new opportunity which is coming.
Okay. So from there, you learned that, yeah, you should ask.
Yes.
Okay. Now, talking about the teacher and student relationship in India we had, how was it in Germany?
Hmm. Yeah, this is difficult to answer. I don't say about teachers or professors, I say generally the professional people.
Mm-hmm.
Professional people, they differentiate very clearly that once they are on profession, they are very clear with their work. Same people, if you meet in the evening, they are like a friend or a very casual approach. Same person. So if I meet a professor who has just failed me in the morning, I can meet him in the evening for a party also, but with a different attitude, with a different mindset, with a different relation. They don't see you failed because you never did not study, but you are still a good human being, good student. The point here, what I wanted to say is, with the professor, they will not give you a single point or single score if you are a friend, or if you think so resources, connection, becoming close to professor, going to professor every day, and asking hundred of questions. This will give you negative marks. Negative marks means only one thing is, if you are asking a right question to a professor, that level of question which really justify, and thinking has to be really high end, then only you can convince a professor. Of course, this punctuality, sincerity, how you are dressing up, how you are behaving is a basic necessity. But I can tell you in a bottom line, if a professor recommends you to any company, that means you get that job. This one email from a one professor has this value. So if you get one professor in your life, he can make your life in Germany.
That's a nice thing. And that's what the teachers are for, right? Okay. So this is the whole university part. Now talking about the life, the culture, the cultural differences, and everything you faced and you liked and you disliked.
Oh, I like everything. I don't say like or dislike. I think it's new things. Sometimes fits to me, sometimes not. For example, like in India, we used to pat everyone. Like if I have to call you, hey, I had to call my friend, hey, this is not allowed in Germany or in Europe. And in one of the get together, we were like about 10 friends talking to each other, and someone was calling my friend who was sitting next to me. He was sitting next to me. I just pat him, hey, he's calling you. And my pat was little louder, but it was nothing like that. But this was, he reacted, hey, how can you slap me? I said, it's not slap, it's just to tell you. But that whole environment I spoiled. And then I learned, no, this is not allowed. And you can hug, you can kiss, but you cannot pat.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. You cannot touch a car. You cannot put a bag on any other person's car.
Seriously?
Yeah, there is a, yeah, yes, they are no go. If you just stand and just put hand on any car, owner can really sue you on that. They're very clear on the cars.
Okay.
So this is very tiny thing which you learn once you do the mistake.
Okay. So now talking about, you said that a mail from a professor will help you in getting a job. And you told me you had a dream of Mercedes since your childhood. Then how did you got your dream job in Mercedes Benz?
Yes, I can tell you, it's a funny story. First lecture is normally kind of an introduction lecture where professors are there and they ask you why you came to Germany, why you are here. Of course, you are doing masters, but what attracted you? And in my introduction, I said, hey, I am here because I want to work in Mercedes Benz. And that discussion went a little longer.
Okay.
He asked, why only Mercedes Benz? I said, I don't know, but I'm attracted towards it. This is so-called my dream job, and I wanted to work there. He said, if you get a job in Porsche or Audi or any other car, bigger, I said, still, after some year, I will try to get job in
Mercedes.
And everybody laughed like you are laughing. But that line, maybe my professor catch, and later I talked to him. I said, no, I was not joking. I'm pretty serious on this. Maybe I'm looking for people who can guide me how to get a job in such companies where I'm very clear. Initially, he was just helping me, but not serious, on a serious ground. But then he saw me that I was a very studious guy. I was very regular. I was keen towards my goal. And after meeting him a couple of times, then he told that what are the 3, 4 things you must have. One thing he said, German language will play a major role. So start, improving your language. Second is you should score average, not too high, not too low. Of course, too high is also good, but should not be should not be less than 70%. I scored 2.3, which is about 65-70%. It was good. And the practical approach, how you're doing projects, how you are thinking about the subject, not the theoretical knowledge. The practical knowledge was very important. And then, as I said, it exactly happened the same to me. I was very much involved in university cultural activities, so everyone was aware about me. And professor wrote a recommendation letter for my master thesis, which is called kind of an internship in a company, and I got in Mercedes-Benz. Once I got the chance in Mercedes-Benz, then there is no U-turn. So within 6 months, I got opportunity for 6 months, but within 3 months they gave me the full-time job.
Nice. And how does it feel like to live your dream?
Yeah. First of all, it's not easy to believe that you have achieved it. You can't sleep. For first 2, 3, 4 days, you think, is it really? Are you going to Mercedes-Benz? What will you wear? Will they allow you? And there are hundreds of new questions rise in you. And it's not easy, at least for me, it was definitely too happiness. But that happiness level was too high that I was not able to digest. I was not able to believe. I was not able to, react. I told my father, Papa, I got in Mercedes-Benz. And he said, yeah, okay. Papa, they make cars. Yeah, okay. Papa, they are the best company in the Germany. Yeah, okay. So my father was never been a car guy or never Mercedes. And then later I told Papa, this is my salary.
That's the point.
And then he understood, oh, okay. You have to tell.
Okay.
And then he told, really? I said, yes, Papa, wait for 1 month. I'll prove you. And this was the, time.
So how many cars do you have in company?
When I joined Mercedes-Benz full time, so the best part in Mercedes-Benz, they had different options. Like I got a new car every year from the company, and every year you change, you give it back to the company, and they give it new to you. So they have different programs. So initially, as the first car, I was young. At that time, I think 28, 29. And you have Mercedes-Benz, and that time it was a E coupe, 3-door, really fast engine, grey color, and you are top of the world. And the next year I took GLC SUV class, black color, and then later third year I took sedan E class, and I drove every Mercedes then. I do remember when my parents were in Germany. Unfortunately, I lost my father. I can't make him happier, or I can't make him happy now. But when he was in Germany, I told Papa, today you will sit in the best ever car. I asked my boss, my father is here, and I want a car which he knows what is Mercedes-Benz. And I got the S class, the S500, which the presidents drive. I bought it. I said, Papa, it has massage, it has this function. And my father had never appreciated that. He said, what is the average of this car? Typical questions. I said, Papa, look at this. If I put this button, you have a massage at the back. Yeah, I don't need massage. My back is right, so I don't. Do you have any problem? I said, I'm showing you the features. But getting your parents on your side is not easy. But food helped. So I took this car. I took my father to the best Indian restaurant in Germany,
Okay.
and he liked it there. But yeah, so it's a two different generations. I was too much towards cars, and my father was typical, uh, not attracted towards this so-called materialistic world.
Okay, so cars are your love.
Yes.
That is clear.
Yes.
Apart from that, what's that thing you like the most or fell in love about Germany?
Hmm. Dare I say, people, German people. There are hundreds of things which we can learn from them. Punctuality, seriousness towards work, towards life, sports, friendship. If they are your friend, they are your friend for forever. And they're straightforward. They never do hide and seek methods. If they wanted to give you a message, they will tell you in front of you, and that makes them the best. I enjoy really working with them. I enjoy. It does not mean that Indians we can't learn. There are hundreds of or maybe thousands of things which we can learn from Indians. But these are the key elements which I say good to learn from Germans. So I feel also that I'm very punctual. So I learned all these things from them.
Okay. Any day like you remember till date in Germany when something exciting or anything happened like you cannot forget that day? I mean, there were many, but any one specific incident you want to share?
The day I got the doctor title.
Ah.
So I was doing my PhD during my Mercedes Benz. Normally it takes 3 to 4 years to finish PhD, but it took me 5 years. I did from KIT, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, under a famous professor, Professor Yevka Shurova. And it is not easy to get PhD degree from Germany. Why I say the expectation, the level of research is really, really high. And once I received it, I was out of the world. I was like, I wanted to fly. I wanted to do everything. Even after the final so-called a lecture which I have to give, after that, most of the student or most of the candidate they get the title. Still, I was not clear that whether I would get it or not. That nervousness was there. In 2013 was the year I got it, and then still I asked my professor, "Is it everything done?" And she said yes. And then I said, "Oh my God! Finally, finally, finally!" So this doctor engineer, it's not only doctor; it is called doctor engineer Gagan Syal.
Say it more loudly.
Yeah, this is the title which gives me confidence, which helped me to understand the severity of each project, and that's why I got this called doctor engineer title.